All right, folks, we are live from Vraa Memorial Ice Arena. Today is Tuesday, February 1st. Osseo Orioles are at home taking on Minneapolis in a rescheduled game. It'll be the game 3 of the week. Orioles are looking forward to it. And we'll listen to introductions.
At this time, we'll meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, we'll meet the visitors, the Minneapolis hockey team. Starting in goal will be number 31, the senior Alex Lamont.
This kid's had a great season, 1.9 goals against average. Alex Lamont, the goalie for Minneapolis, is averaging 1.98 goals against. He's had a great season so far. Okay, we'll continue to let you listen in here.
Senior Jack Hansen. At his wing, number 17, the senior Hayden Soderberg. On the other wing, number 27, the senior Evan Bryn. As for Minneapolis is Joe Dietzig. Now let's meet the starting lineups for your Osseo Orioles.
Whoosh. Let's go, Osseo.
Starting in goal will be number 1, the senior Jake Regan. At defense will be number 4, junior Jacob Bodine. At the other defense will be number 10, the senior Gaverick Olsen. At center for the Orioles will be number 24, junior Eli Palarenta. At his wings, number 25, junior Davis Witt. And the other wing will be number 15, junior Luke Sawicki. Head coach of Osseo is David Brokaw. At this time, we ask everyone to please rise and remove their hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome, Osseo Oriole fans, everyone out there in Oriole land, as we have your Osseo Orioles taking on the Minneapolis high school hockey team. They're currently ranked 4th in the state in Class A. They come in with a record of 13-4 against your Osseo Orioles, who are looking to rebound from a loss in their last game. Keys tonight, I think Osseo is running actually a really high power play percentage, 16.9% I saw. Minneapolis averages about 3 or 4 penalties a game, so if that happens to be the case, Osseo might get a goal there on a power play tonight, percentage-wise. Plus, the other thing is they're going to have to pack in that house and block some shots tonight. That's just my thought. It's a fast-skating Minneapolis team. Jeff, you watched them play last night. What are your thoughts?
Well, Mark, great to have you on board again. Thank you for helping out on Tuesday today. I'm going to go a little retro on this one. Tonight's keys to the game, flip the script. Let's not sit back in the D zone and let everything come to us. Let's play an old school brand of Osseo hockey.
I like it.
This personnel has the ability to do that if it wants.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying bring the puck to the net and bring it hard.
I agree.
Drive the strong side post. So we'll see if the Orioles actually try and change the tempo from how they've played the majority of the season, Mark.
I agree. We're going to have to get a really clean game from the defense, too. No turning the pucks over. All right, here we go. It's in the Osseo zone, and Davis Wicken on the forecheck here, but it shot it in a little before the red line, so we're going to have a face-off. Back in the Osseo zone, just to the left of the goalie, Jake Regan. We got 24, Eli Paloranta, 25, Davis Wick, 15, Sawicki, 4, Bodine, and who do we else have on the D there? 10, Gabrick Olson. Battle for the puck. Wick with it. He throws it up the sideboard. Tried to get it to Sawicki. Now he's got it back. Now Big Bodine with it. He's able to overpower some guys. And Minneapolis steps in, takes it in, and they go to work. Some of these guys on their team, number 27, just lost it outside here. That's Evan Grimm. Yep. Looks like Minneapolis is going for a change. Osseo taking their time back there. Now Luke Sawicki is going to try to get it around, but they're nice body by Minneapolis. Nice pass out in front. Oh, Osseo had a great attempt, great chance to get it out of there. Nice save by Jake Regan. Now Drew Harrinan has to get it out of the zone. Those opportunities, they got to get it out. They got to get it out of the zone when they get a chance here. Can't make any mistakes. If they have a really good game, they got a chance. If not, it's going to get out of hand here. So far, Osseo's looking really good, though. There's a nice body by Rudy Runyon. Picked up by Troy Deckman. That's how you do it. Separate the man from the puck. And guy from your team only picks it up. Little spill in the corner. Now number 13 in there. Alec Bjork and Rudy Runyon. And 21, Drew Harrinan on the forecheck. Minneapolis pitches it out. Gareth Price there on D. Battling with Minneapolis. Into the corner. Number 5, Xander Zoa. He's one of the key players for Minneapolis. A lot of points this year for him. Nice save by Jake Regan in the corner. Intercepted by Rudy Runyon. Gareth Price in the corner. Troy Deckman, he's got a little time and space. Dumps it down. He tried to hit Drew Harrinan and just went for an ice. They're going to have to come out a little cleaner than that. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, we've seen this all season long, Mark. D-zone is such a key to any team and their ability to get out. When you get too aggressive in the D-zone and you've got center and your weak side D coming in to help, it doesn't allow you to break out cleanly. So the Orioles need to be disciplined in the D-zone with positioning that allows them to break out cleanly.
Absolutely. You got to straddle that blue line there a little bit. Noah just wants to get in there and score some goals. He's got one gear, that Noah Lindbergh. It's go, go, go. Doesn't like to hang around. So we got a Prokop line out there. Ty Koprop, Bennett Prokop, Noah Lindbergh with Cameron Kinsella and 10, Gabrick Olson back on D. 23 is Bennett, 22 Ty. Noah Lindbergh with it. Picked up by Minneapolis, intercepted by Gabrick Olsen. Boy, he's been having a great surge the last couple of weeks in point production and play. Picked up by Minneapolis. They're able to, it's a little bit of running around here in the neutral zone. Bennett and Ty Prokop in there battling in the neutral zone. Gabrick Olsen, now number 19 for Minneapolis with good speed. He comes in and a quick shot and a nice save by Jake Regan. Who was that? That was number 19, Jack Hansen. He's one of the stars for Minneapolis.
Yeah, Mark, what I want you to watch is watch the controlled puck possession on the Orioles team. You know, when you got it, when you get the puck on the stick, find an open man, move it, so you have the puck and the other team doesn't.
Absolutely.
Just pay attention to that as the game goes on.
That's a good plan. Yep, we're going to need a real clean game from our defensemen. We got the forwards and the D. We just got to put it all together here. We got Luke Sawicki in on the forecheck, and Eli Paloranta up to the red line, and Minneapolis dumps it in, and they go to work. Jake Regan stops it behind the net, picked up by Troy Deckman. Little reverse. Throws it up to Luke Sawicki. He's got a couple guys on him, though. Just a battle in the neutral zone right now. Anybody know my cell phone, want to send me a shout-out, go right ahead. Or jprice21@hotmail.com. Let us know where you're watching from today. Luke Sawicki down the neutral zone, trying to go around the outside. That's number 24 that's Drew Pitts. Very good defenseman for them. Now they get it down low to Sawicki all alone. Oh, and he lost the handle. That doesn't happen. Oh, that was Eli Paloranta down there. Still, he's got good hands. Now he's in on the forecheck. Drew Pitts, 24, going back for Minneapolis. He's one of their assistant captains. Nice clean breakout so far. A little bit of pressure by Osseo. Nolan Arneson, Alec Bjork. They dump it down. That might be an icy. No, slipped under his stick, and it's not an icy. Now they're in on the forecheck. Boy, that's Xander Zoa. I'm just going to say right now, watch out for him. He's a nice player. Very nice play in front there. Xander Zoa with a nice pass to the D. Quick shot. Stopped by Gareth Price. He just gets it out of the zone. That's nice. Watch out for Nolan Arneson. He likes to check. Oh, he's going to pick it up. He's going to leave it for Alec Bjork. He's got an opportunity. He shoots. Oh, and a nice save by their goaltender, Alex Lamont. Like I said earlier, 1.9 goals against average, and he doesn't get that for letting shots like that in. Very good goaltender. He's in the right position, obviously. He's had a great season for them so far, it looks like. Nice play by Rudy Runyon up to Gareth Price. Looks like they got a little 3-on-2, now a 2-on-2. And just in offside was Alex Bjork. Very close there. So with 12 minutes and 7 seconds to go, got a 0-0 game here, Jeff. Any thoughts on the game so far? I like what I see so far.
Yeah, you know, saw Minneapolis last night, drove down to Ritter Arena and watched them take on Hutchinson. They won the game 6-0. So I went down there with a few other Osseo folks to try and scout this game out a little bit. You know, and very impressed. Minneapolis can play a physical game when they need to, like here. They finished some of the checks. But more importantly, they played controlled hockey on the back end right here. And then they come out of the neutral zone just like this with puck possession.
I tell you what, I've been very impressed with their passing so far. A lot of good passing, a lot of tape to tape, a lot of patience with the puck. But they can certainly move. Here comes one of their captains, number 19, Jack Hansen. He's also their goal scorer in points. I think he's got 32 points on the year in 20 games. He's having a great season so far. They got a couple lines out here that can really scoot. Battle in the corner. It pops out to 28. Noah Lindbergh talking about somebody that can scoot. 2-on-1 with Ty Prokop. 22 back to Noah. Oh, and it just was a little bit in front of him. Tries to throw one on net. And it's blocked by Minneapolis. Eli Paloranta with a nice body check. Picked up by 16 Cameron Kinsella. And he's going to drop it for Paloranta. Slapper. Oh, that had the upper corner marked. I think it hit the goalie's stick. Beautiful save by Alex Lamont. Now Cameron Kinsella battling in there. Now he's going to let his forwards come in. Here comes Paloranta, Wick, and Sawicki. Nice little flip out by Minneapolis. Into the corner. That's Xander Zoa. Keep an eye on him today. He's one of the captains for Minneapolis. D to D. Boy, these D. Oh, 24. Drew Pitts. Nice shot. Nice save. Watch this Zoa and Pitts. They seem to work well together. Got to play the body, Osseo. Oh, nice save by Jake Regan. Great opportunity for Minneapolis and a nice save. All right, Jacob Bodine with it. He's going to send it down right onto net. And Alex Lamont with a save. And there you go. They go on the forecheck here. Minneapolis, Gareth Price. Rudy Runyon playing defense really well. Drew Harrinan now in on the forecheck. Let's see how they do here. Boy, Grimm. Oh, great opportunity for Minneapolis. Kind of running around here a little bit. Now they pick it up. Gareth Price picks it up. He's got a guy on the far side. Very nice play. Drew Harrinan. Picked up by Minneapolis. There's a battle for it. Minneapolis comes up with it. Nice back check by Drew Harrinan. Rudy Runyon is trying to get it out. Now Minneapolis, quick shot, throws it into the corner. Boy, here's a great opportunity for Jack Hansen. Pass down below. Just tipped wide by number 27. Nice block by Drew Harrinan. Quick change by the Osseo Orioles. Here comes Ty and Bennett Prokop, 23-22. Nice body check by Gareth Price into the corner. Troy Deckman goes back to retrieve it. He's got Noah Lindbergh up there, picked up by Minneapolis. 22's Ty Prokop, 23 Bennett Prokop. Battle for it. Troy Deckman gets it into Noah Lindbergh. Shot in on net. And Ty Prokop in on the forecheck. Into the neutral zone. Here comes Minneapolis. Ozzie Snodgrass with it. Great hockey name. Battle for it. Pass down to Ozzie, and it just went underneath him. Stay home, Minneapolis. Now a shot out in front. Picked up by Ty Prokop. He picked up a guy out in front there. Prevented a goal potentially. Now we got Deckman, Prokop. Got Osseo running around a little bit. Noah Lindbergh. Bennett Prokop. All right, there's an icing by Osseo. Sorry, trying to do too many things here, but good pressure by Minneapolis there for a little bit. Jeff, what did you think on that?
Well, there were some good things in that sequence that I saw. One, on the back end, you did have the ability to manage the puck and get out of the zone in a couple of different scenarios, which is great to see. I think the D zone, that's what I'm really watching here, is just isolate yourself to the inside layers of the ice instead of creeping so far out to on the sides like right here. You got three guys kind of creeping in.
Yep.
You know, just isolate yourself to not allow that weak side transition to happen, and then it makes it breaking out of the D zone a lot more difficult.
Absolutely. Oh, a pass right in front. Osseo's running around here a little bit. Davis Wicken on the forecheck. Thrown into the corner. Luke Sawicki, Eli Paloranta, Cameron Kinsella trying to get that puck. Now here's number 5 for Minneapolis, Xander Zoa. Xander, boy, he's a nice stick handler, a nice skater. Quick shot. Xander again, quick. They're putting some pressure on. So far, Osseo's been able to keep him on the outside right now. Nice check by Eli Paloranta. Picked up by Luke Sawicki, and he's going to try to get it out, but it does not quite get out. Now it's going to, nope. Gets kept in by number 24, Drew Pitts. Pass across. Boy, Osseo's scrambling right now. They're going to have to do something. Block a shot. There we go. Picked up by Luke Sawicki. He's got one-on-one with Drew Pitts. He's going to take it wide, give his team a little chance to change here. Fires one wide. Gives Osseo a couple. Oh, here comes Luke Sawicki. He picks it up in the neutral zone. Another shot by him, fired just wide. And he gets it back to the defense. Troy Deckman with a quick shot. And oh! Boy, that'd be huge for Osseo right now if they could get on the scoreboard first here. Minneapolis has had a lot of pressure and controlled most of the play so far. Minneapolis picks it up to their superstar center, number 19, Jack Hansen. He's had a great season so far. Here he is in the slot. And Jake Regan's up to the challenge there. Quick shout out here. I got Gretchen up in Fargo watching from North Dakota. She's cousins of one of these players here. And Jeff Price, if you want to shout out to Jeff Price, jprice21@hotmail.com. And we're going to, in a little bit, in a little break in the action too, I'm going to actually bring you some state leaders for goals and assists here in a second.
You know, Mark, look at this. The first one came in, Ray Bork again. Remember last year?
Yeah.
Ray Bork was always calling in.
I do.
Yeah.
From Canada, right?
Yeah.
He's from Canada. All right. All right, we got a face-off just to the left of Jake Regan here. Rudy Runyon, the captain for Osseo, one of the captains in on the face-off. Face-off is controlled by Minneapolis, but it just stakes out of the blue line. On the hunt is number 21, Drew Harrinan. Good pressure by him. And Osseo is going to go back and retrieve it here as Minneapolis is able to send it in. 27, Gareth Price in on the forecheck, basically. Alec Bjork, Troy Deckman, Rudy Runyon running around, but Osseo is able to come up with it. Here comes Alec Bjork. He's got him one-on-one. He's going to cut to his forehand, now to his backhand. Yep, got a little shot off. No problem for their goalie, Alex Lamont. Again, 1.9 goals against average. He's a very good goalie. Oh, nice shot on net there by Alec Bjork. A little bit of pressure by Osseo. Now, Minneapolis comes down, 2-on-1, out to the middle. Jake Regan with another nice save. That was on number 27, Evan Grimm. That's Evan Grimm. We just met his parents here just before this broadcast. Very nice player for Minneapolis. And number 4, Jacob Odin, throws it in. He takes a little body check and throws that out of play. I just want to take a quick second here, talk about the state leaders. And hold on one second. Jeff, you had something you wanted to say?
No, go right ahead, Mark.
Okay. We don't mention this very often, but I looked it up today. The state leader in goals is a kid actually by the name of Parker Mitchell from Cambridge Isani, and the assist leader is Landon Gunderson, number 42. And not number 42, but hey, he's got 42 assists on the season, so shout out to him. Some of you guys might know him with the Osseo Maple Grove program. So just kind of some stats from around the state here as Minneapolis gets a shot on net, and Osseo goes back to retrieve it, and it's picked up by Minneapolis, and they get a nice shot off from the slot, but Jake Regan's able to glove that one, and we're going to have a face-off just to the right of him. So, Jeff, you had something you want to add here? So far, I feel like it's been pretty back and forth.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with this period. The shots on net are 8 in favor of the guests from Minneapolis, and you're seeing the speed. Mark, you're seeing the speed of this program. Some of these players, 27 and 5, and then the Hansen kid, really have the ability to control the puck. This is one of the reasons why they're having so much success throughout the season, is the ability to come out of the D zone with control, manage it in the neutral zone, where you're coming into the offensive zone with strong puck possession. So watch as the Orioles come out of the zone here. Nice little play pass there. Gabrick joined the rush, and a pass, a loose. Oh! And that was a great example of the Orioles duplicating that exact same thing.
It was sitting there for him. Unbelievable. Great opportunity there for Osseo. Minneapolis dumps it in. They go for a change. Number 10, Gabrick Olson, sends it over to number 27, Gareth Price. It's kind of going around in the neutral zone right now. Eli Paloranta, Davis Wick, and Luke Sawicki out there with Gabrick Olson with a pass attempt that gets picked off by Xander Zoa. Minneapolis back with it right now. Nice speed by these guys. They are ranked 4th in the state for a reason. Eli Paloranta drops it back to Luke Sawicki, picked up by Minneapolis. Little 2-on-2. He loses it for a second. Now he's able to get around number 16, Cameron Kinsella. He's got Xander Zoa with us. We can see he's been dangerous already. Now 15, Luke Sawicki. He's going to carry it in, and he's going to go to work. He's got Eli Paloranta with him. He sends it out in front, picked off by Minneapolis, and they're out of the zone. No, they're not. Oh, now they are out of the zone. Cameron Kinsella drops it off, and Osseo's got to tag up, and they do. Now Drew Harrinan in on the forecheck. Here comes Xander Zoya. He's a crafty player for Minneapolis. Quick little shot, just deflected by Luke Sawicki. Cameron Kinsella, Rudy Runyon down below. And now Rudy Runyon is able to get it over to 15, Luke Sawicki, and he's going to try to send it high off the glass down to Drew Harrinan, just a little too far for him. Otherwise, they would have had a 2-on-1.
Well, Mark, one thing that I think I'm seeing a little bit, number 15 for the Orioles is a leading point man for the Orioles, Luke Sawicki. He's a junior, and he offers a lot of intangibles to the Orioles offense. Just doesn't seem to be moving with that same that same burst, I guess, tonight.
Not
So
yet.
I don't. Yeah, but he has had some opportunities and coming into the zone with that line. They got him back together with Wick and Palorenta. So we'll watch how that goes through the game.
So far, Osseo's been doing enough to keep this high potent Minneapolis team off the scoreboard. Again, they're fourth ranked in Class 1A, so very good team. Battle now in the corner. We got 3 Osseo Orioles down there. Rudy Runyon's going to tie his guy up. Now number 4, Jacob Bodine, he's 6'4". He's going to come in there and throw his weight around in size. Now another Minneapolis player. We got 3 or 4 guys from each team down here now in the corner. Now Troy Deckman is able to get it out to number 13, Alec Bjork. He's going to flip it up to 21, Drew Harrinan. Play is stuck in the neutral zone. Now it's picked up by Alec Bjork. He's got good speed. He's going to get a nice quick shot off. Oh, and he almost got his own rebound. Nice save by Alec Lamont there, number 31. Bennett Prokop in on the forecheck. And Alec Bjork in Minneapolis is going to come out with it. They're going to hit the guy on the far side just a little bit too far in front of him. We're going to have an icing on Minneapolis, and we're going to have a face-off down in the Minneapolis zone just to the left of Alex Lamont, their goaltender, with 45 seconds to go. Shots on goal, 8 for Minneapolis and 4 for Osseo.
Well, I liked how Alec Bjork brought that puck in, got on his forehand, and didn't try and get past 3 defensemen or 3 Minneapolis players in a defensive position. He just basically got on his forehand and put a shot on net.
Yep. And another little icing there by Minneapolis. They're kind of on their heels a little bit right now, so we're going to have another face-off in the Minneapolis zone. Looks like it's going to be just to the right of their goaltender, Alex Lamont. And we got number 22, Ty Prokop, 23, Bennett Prokop, 28, Noah Lindberg up at forward with Gabrick Olson and Gareth Price back on D. Prokop in on the face-off. It's just a battle for it. Oh, Prokop with a beautiful shot, and now his brother with a shot hit the side of the net. Very good opportunity there. Prokop's with, 27, Gareth Price with a quick shot. Oh, that just went wide. Now Noah Lindberg throws it out in front, and Minneapolis is able to pick it up. Here comes number 19, Jack Hansen. Oh, and a nice save by Jake Regan. Boy, watch out for that number 19, Jack Hansen. He's already had a few good plays and another nice opportunity there, but Jake Regan's been up to the task so far. 9 seconds left. Shots on goal, 9-5 in favor of Minneapolis. Been a fast period so far, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm liking what I see. I mean, the Orioles right there, sticks and lanes. The Prokop brothers, they bring a lot to the table.
Yep.
Bennett, on the draw, he wins a lot of those face-off draws, and Ty's a really gritty player. They got sticks and lanes. They intercepted some passes and then got some shots on the net.
Absolutely. Osseo wins the face-off. Jacob Odine's going to send it up, and to Luke Sawicki, and they just tried a home run play here with 1 second to go. And let's listen up. So I don't know if you heard that, but Minneapolis had 9 shots on net. Osseo had 5. Great period for Osseo, hanging with this number 4 ranked team in the state, I believe. Just a good first period for him, Jeff. What did you think?
Yeah, definitely, Mark. We talked about at the opening of the game here, kind of some keys to the game. My comments, frankly, were to flip the script, right? Osseo's coming into this season or this game with 2 wins, a dozen or so losses.
Yep.
And you might as well try something a little different, right?
Why not?
And so this team, the boys are still having a lot of fun. They're enjoying each other, but why not try and flip the script a little bit, play a little bit more gritty? They did that in the Roseville game, Mark.
Okay, yeah, that's the one they won 2-0, correct?
And they in that game they basically went on the offensive with a large F1 forecheck and came in heavy with a second man and a 1+1 forecheck, if you will, and it started to work. And it started to wear down those D. And anytime those D on the other side of the ice are, just losing their balance a little bit or checked off the puck or worried about going in the corner to retrieve a puck in the D zone, it creates an advantage for you offensively that you otherwise might not have. So I wanted to see the Orioles kind of come out a little bit with more of that type of attitude tonight. This Minneapolis team, as you can see, they can come out of the zone with puck possession and with some speed. And I think the Orioles, for the most part, are keeping things in front of them. And let's not go without saying too the goaltending play of Jake Regan here.
Absolutely.
So he's made some nice saves. There was a 2-on-1 that he came in and made a nice save on too. So hopefully that continues, and the Orioles look to find ways to manufacture some offense.
All right, we're going to take a little break here. Let the Zamboni go to work. We'll be back in about 9-10 minutes. Thanks to John Halverson doing the production as usual. And we'll catch back up with you here in about 9-10 minutes. Thank you, all you out in Osseo Oriole land. Welcome back here, everybody out in Osseo Oriole land. Your Minneapolis high school hockey team has taken the ice, and we're just waiting for your Osseo Orioles to come on out here, and we'll get started here shortly.
Once you turn it on, keep it on, okay?
We're just waiting for them to come out on the ice here. Maybe a shout out here to some of our sponsors. TC Orthodontics, sponsor here for tonight. And it looks like we have Jonathan Holmes, Edina Realty, Housing Hub, Premier Banks right here in Osseo. Gold Crease Training Center, too, is another sponsor. A lot of sponsors, but these are the ones that are spotlighted for tonight. Now your Osseo Orioles are on the ice. And producer John Halverson would like to say something.
All the sponsors are running through the main top page right now, so I got all the sponsors up there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see TSR Time. Yep, Engel Law Firm. All right. So as we're going to start out this second period here, we have your Osseo Orioles 0 and Minneapolis 0. Just a quick recap. 9 shots by Minneapolis, 5 by Osseo. Osseo's played a real clean game so far. Jake Regan's done a nice job in net. The defense have done a really good job of getting that puck out of their zone quickly and efficiently and moving it up to their forwards so that Minneapolis doesn't spend too much time in the offensive zone. They have had the majority of the zone time, I would say, offensively. They got a lot of weapons up front, and they got some nice defensemen. And, again, they got a nice goalie in number 31, Alex Lamont. So they're going to come out with number 19, probably their leading point getter, Jack Hansen, 27, Evan Grimm, and can't quite see the wing, but Osseo's going to come out with their familiar Paloranta, Sawicki, Wick line. It's picked up by Minneapolis. They do a little bit of D to D. Jack Hansen over to number 27, Evan Grimm. He carries it in, takes a shot that's deflected wide by Gabrick Olsen. There's a battle for it in the corner, and Osseo's able to get it back out to the D, but they pick it out and throw a shot on net that's just wide. Now it goes to the other corner. Now watch out for this Jack Hansen. He's dangerous. Eli Paloranta and Davis Wick are able to pick it up. Nice check by Jack Hansen there from Minneapolis. And Jacob Odin in on his big stick is able to poke it away from that player. And it's just kind of went out of play here in the corner, I think, just for a moment. And we're going to have a face-off just to the right of Jake Regan with 16 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
So what I like in that play there, and it's from our big defenseman for the junior, Jacob Odin. Pinch and hold on those situations where they're trying to run some cycling or whatever. Refs will let you hold that guy for a second or two, but it prevents him from getting back in that play. And it's good to see him, using that big frame appropriately.
Absolutely. Good job, Jacob. Alec Bjork sends it over to 27, Gareth Price. He sends it up. Nice clean break out there. 12, Rudy Runyon. They're on sides this time. He pulls up, sends it down to 21, Drew Heron, and Alec Bjork. Oh, and it's sitting in front of the goal. Probably their best opportunity yet here by these guys. 21, Drew Heron, 13, Alec Bjork, and number 12, Rudy Runyon.
And that all started on the back end by coming out of the zone clean. It was a D-to-D pass, delayed, hit the wide side. Got to be careful on that so you're not getting picked off, but they timed it right. Rudy brought the puck in with controlled puck possession, stopped, blocked off those defensemen a little bit, and then they got pucks to the net. Love that.
Play. Nice play. Controlled by Minneapolis. In on the pinch is 16, Cameron Kinsella. Drew Heron with a shot on net. It's picked off by Minneapolis. They're able to get it out. Now 27, Gareth Price is going to get it inside the red line. And there's a little battle in the neutral zone. Ozzie Snodgrass picks it up. And now number 24, Drew Pitts from Minneapolis throws it in. Jake Regan with the stop behind the net. Cameron Kinsella throws it up to 21, Heron in. Nice little pass between the legs. Leaves it for 13, Alec Bjork. They got a 2-on-2 with Rudy Runyon. He's going to try to get a shot off. It's blocked. Picked up by Minneapolis. Drew Pitts is able to throw it up and out. Now Deckman has it, and he's going to send it in. And Osseo's going to go to work. 23, Bennett Prokop. 22, Ty Prokop. And 28, Noah Lindberg out there.
Yeah, and Mark, on that last little rush there, the Orioles, I was noticing how far back the Minneapolis defensemen were. I don't know if you picked up on that.
I did
and
not.
They really created some gap space in between. And you see right here, look at the Orioles stretching the ice. I love this. with the wide wing, get out of the zone. It opens up the ice and creates more room in there. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And there was a good opportunity. It kind of lost it, and then got a backhand shot off, just went wide. This line, Lindbergh, Prokop, and Prokop, they've been buzzing tonight so far. Ty Prokop in on the forecheck. Bennett Prokop over to help him out. Got the Prokop brothers there battling with a couple of Minneapolis players. And Minneapolis' Xander Zoa. Boy, he's a nice, quick, crafty player. Is able to come out with the puck. Gets it inside the red line. Never know what he's going to do. Get it inside the zone. Bumped off the puck by big number 4, Jacob Bodine. And Osseo's going to dump it out. They tried to put it in the neutral zone, but it went down for an ice.
Yeah, Mark, it's so nice to see. I don't know if that's a trend that they're doing now or just a shift, but the ability to stretch the ice out, send the weak side wing out of the zone. It pulls that weak side D out and opens up the middle of the ice.
Yep.
And if they can do that, for those guys that need a second or two more to make a decision, it buys them that time and space to do that.
It never hurts to have an extra second or two. Luke Sawicki over to 27 Price. He's going to send it up here, I think, to Davis Wick, Eli Palorante, he's coming in with a lot of speed. A couple 24s battling in the corner. And now 15 Luke Sawicki. Nope, I'm sorry, that's 25 Davis Wick. Getting these guys confused. Now 15 Luke Sawicki with it. Sets up on the half wall. Nice little fake. He cuts to the middle. Nothing happens there for him, so he's going to control it all the way back out to 7 Engel. Engel over to Price, 27, quick shot. Oh! Nice save by 31 Alex Beaumont, and now Minneapolis is able to break out with it. Here comes number 27. That's Evan Grimm. Yep, he's got it. I keep looking, but he's got it. Jeff Price has got that.
I've got his name down. I like his game. He's got speed.
Evan Grimm just got a nice shot off there, and a nice save by Jake Regan.
There's a lot of different tools on this team to play with, and Coach Dietzick certainly knows how to use them. His old assistant coach, Drew Palmer, I grew up playing with Drew out at Mound, and he's a hell of a player too. So Joe knows what he's doing too. That's one of the reasons why Minneapolis is having a lot of success.
Yeah. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was Mr. Hockey one year. I don't know what year, probably in the 80s maybe, late 80s. But very good player, very well known through the state of Minnesota. All right, we're going to have a face-off just to the right of Jake Regan. Number 10, Ozzie Snodgrass in there for Minneapolis, facing off against Rudy Runyon. Runyon is able to get it over to his wing and picked up by Minneapolis. Shot in the corner. Cameron Kinsella is going to ring it around to Gabrick Olsen. He's got good hands. He's going to be able to clear it out. And Minneapolis comes up with it, though, in the neutral zone. Little pinch by Gabrick Olsen. Minneapolis is able to pick it up, and we're going to go back with Osseo now. And now Minneapolis picks it up. A little bit of back and forth here. Regan stops it behind the net. Leaves it for 10. Olsen now, number 19, Arneson. He gets ridden off the puck a little bit. Back into the corner. Here comes Rudy Runyon. Ozzie Snodgrass, they're going to battle in the corner. Nice play by 44 from Minneapolis behind the net here. He gets it out to his D. Quick shot, a little bit wide. Picked up by Nolan Arneson. He's going to go back around behind the net. Now he's going to battle in the corner. Cameron Kinsella comes up with it. He doesn't have much to work with. Still battling. Looks like we got a hand pass there. Osseo got a little bit of a break, but it was a hand pass. So we'll have a face-off, I think, just outside the blue line and give Osseo a chance to bring out some fresh troops.
Yep. 12 minutes to go in the second period, Mark. We've got
We're going to go all the way down.
Osseo, with listed at 6 shots. I think they've had maybe a few more that the hometown staff hasn't got up on the board, but that's okay. And now they bring in another face-off one there by Bennett Prokop. He's just a freshman, Mark, and I'm really excited to watch his hockey career. There's a couple of freshmen in this group that are getting some ice from the Orioles, which is great to see, getting some exposure, and that their future is bright for the next few years.
Yep, looks like it's going to be. Boy, that was a nice play there by number 5, Xander Zoa. Keep an eye on him. He's got a good speed and a crafty player. Jacob Bodine almost comes up with it. Now Loa Lindbergh throws it out of the zone. Jacob Bodine basically on the forecheck. Don't see that too often, but he's got that big stick. He's effective in there, ties up a player. Now Xander Zoa with it. Over to his D, number 7. Prokop in on the forecheck. Looks like that might be an ice. Nope. Now they're calling it off. Troy Deckman throws it down and around, and it's going to come out. Oh, Wick leaves it for Sawicki. They got a 2-on-2. He pulls up. He's got a 1-on-1 with 24, Drew Pitts. Sawicki's able to pick it up, and he's going to circle the wagons here a little bit. Let's see what he does. He leaves it for Bodine, who skated out of the zone. He puts it back to Luke Sawicki. Luke Sawicki with it one little stick handle. Now Xander Zoa picks it up. He's got to get that deep there, I think, Luke. And 27 Price is able to pick it up in the back end here. Nice pass over to number 4, Jacob Bodine. He's going to try to send it out, and they're going to try to send it in. I think they're trying to get it deep. Now it's a 2-on-1, breaks out. Paloranta to Sawicki. Oh, he tried to go to his backhand. I thought he was going to shoot it there, but great opportunity for them. Bodine on the blue line keeps it in momentarily. Minneapolis comes down on a 3-on-2. A nice little poke check there by Gareth Price. Big check in the corner. Gareth Price with a little body on that Jack Hansen. Watch him. He's big and he's slippery. And he gets it over to 24, Drew Pitts. Tip in front. Nice play by Gareth Price to clear it out of there. Another quick shot, and boy, a nice tip by Grimm and a nice save by Jake Regan. Wow, beautiful tip, beautiful save.
Yeah, I mentioned that Grimm player a couple times now, Mark. That's 2'7", he's a senior. I saw him last night. He comes up with some speed, and he's kind of a fun player to watch. So Orioles are going to get things started here in their D zone with Rudy Runyon and Harrion, and it looks like Bjork. They get out of the zone here, and it chips back in. Minneapolis recesses. The puck's kind of jumping around here a little bit. Hops over Gabrick's stick. Oh, a nice little bump pass to Harrion. He comes in the zone. Gets the puck down deep. Rudy Runyon. And out comes Minneapolis. Gabrick, Olsen. Oh, it just jumped over a stick. A 2-on-1 developing. And Jake Regan out, just absorbs that puck in. So Regan's up to the task tonight, Mark. I like what I'm seeing right now.
Same here. I really like the positions he's in. He seems to be in the right spot, coming out, challenging those shooters. Number 10, Ozzie Snodgrass, didn't have much to shoot on there. And Jake Regan just kind of sucked that puck in. Now a face-off out to his left, controlled by Minneapolis. Thrown into the corner. Battle with it, Drew Harrinan. Tries to get it out to the middle. And it looks like he's got the puck momentarily. He gets it out to 10, Gabrick Olsen. Just lost it off his stick. And there's a battle in the neutral zone. A lot of neutral zone battling today. Over to 16, Cameron Kinsella. Nice move there, and he's going to get it in deep. And here comes Alec Bjork on the forecheck. Osseo goes for a change. They're coming out with the Prokop line. And here comes number 5, Xander Zoa. Along the half wall, takes a shot, just deflected up a little bit wide. Drew Pitts hops on the ice, and he keeps it in the zone here for him. Nice hustle there by number 17 for Minneapolis. He keeps the puck in. And now Bennett Prokop, a little bump pass to his brother Ty, and they're able to get it out. Here comes 22 Ty. He's going right down the middle. Osseo with it. 16, Cameron Kinsella dumps it down below. 24, Drew Pitts in the corner. He's got a couple Oriole players on him. There's 28, Lindbergh. Number 3, Deckman. If Osseo can win one of these battles in their offensive zone, they're going to get a shot or two on net. Nice little breakout here by Minneapolis. Now we got a one-on-one down the far side with Will Engel. He rides his player into the corner very well. And Prokop gets it over to Deckman. Sends it up to Lindbergh, picked off by 24, Drew Pitts with a quick shot. And a nice save by Jake Regan. Osseo seems to be trying to get the puck out, but they deep dumping him out to the defenseman of Minneapolis. There's another one that goes to their defenseman. And Will Engel picks it up, and he's going to dump it out. There at that time, the defenseman was backing up, so Osseo was able to clear the puck out. Noah Lindbergh's got some good speed, applies a little pressure. Now watch out for number 19, Jack Hansen. He's had a great season so far. And he picks up the puck behind the net. He's circling around, leaves it for his wing, Evan Grimm. Tries to center it back in front, picked up by Troy Deckman and Eli Paloranta. A couple guys battling down below there. Takes two guys to take care of that number 19, Jack Hansen. Now it looks like Osseo is going to break it out. Here comes 15, Luke Sawicki. He's a round one player. Now 24, Drew Pitts is able to pick it up. And a nice little play around. Eli Paloranta sends it over, and they send it down. And that might be icing by Minneapolis. And we'll have a face-off down in the Minneapolis zone. Shots 15-6 here in favor of Minneapolis with 6 minutes and 49 seconds to go.
Yeah, Mark, one thing I wanted to point out I'm seeing is that Orioles are having their D jump up in the offense a little bit more than we've seen before. And maybe one of the reasons for that is when you look at the point totals, the Orioles obviously are having a little tough time scoring this year. They're averaging only, just under 2 points per game. But their top 4 players scoring, 3 are defensemen. Gareth Price, Jacob Bodine, Gabrick Olsen. And there's a goal.
Shot from the point, number 27, tipped out in front by Gareth Price. Have a game, Osseo. So far, they take the lead 1-0. Boy, is this crowd fired up. Wow, unbelievable. Gareth Price, nice tip. Gareth, he shot it. Tipped by Paloranta, number 24.
Well, that would have been his first.
That was great. Still a nice assist. There should be 2 assists on that. I think the other one was 15, Luke Sawicki. So your Osseo Orioles go ahead 1-0 here with 6 minutes and 33 seconds to go. Xander Zoa, number 5, facing off against 24, Eli Paloranta. Jacob Bodine is able to send it in. Actually, Eli Paloranta sent it in. Here comes Davis Wick with some jump. Boom, he battles a guy. He's got a guy out in front. Luke Sawicki picks it up behind the net. And there's a battle in the corner. Luke Sawicki has got a bunch of guys with him. Minneapolis is going to come out with it. And let's listen. And that was just what we thought. Paloranta on the tip there from an assist from Sawicki and Price. Oh, just got to do that a little bit sooner. And now Gareth Price picks it up, and now he gets it out. And now Alec Bjork with a nice little toe drag. He's going to go around his guy. Tried to go around his guy, I should say. I thought he was getting around him. Down below to Rudy Runyon. Runyon in the corner, sends it out to 10 Olsen. Watch out, he's got a quick snapshot. There's one that just goes wide. Now Cameron Kinsella, he's on his backhand. Leaves it for 13, Alec Bjork. And he's going to send it back down to Cameron Kinsella, back to Bjork. And he's going to throw it into the corner. Rudy Runyon in on the forecheck. Drew Pitts there battling for him, and Drew's going to come up with it. Send it along the half wall. And, big check, but here comes number 19, Jack Hansen, one-on-one with Kinsella. Nice shot and a save by Jake Regan. Minneapolis is definitely getting their chances here. 16 Kinsella over to 10 Olsen. There's a nice clean breakout up to 23. Bennett Prokop, he's a freshman, gets it over to his brother. No, it's Drew Herron with a quick shot. And a nice save by Alex Lamont. You're not going to get too many by him. Only 1.9 goals allowed a game for that goalie. He's having a great season also for Minneapolis. 16 Cameron Kinsella. And now Drew Herron picks it up and throws it in. And 28 Noah Lindbergh in on the forecheck. Drew Pitts is a nice skater, a good stick handler. He sends it over his defensive pair. Loses his footing a little bit, but Minneapolis is able to pick it up. Boy, there's some nice hustle by 24, Eli Paloranta. He was flying there.
Yeah, he's got an extra step tonight, Mark.
Wow, he sure seems to be. Moving him to center seems like it's done a lot of good for him and the team. So here's Paloranta. He's in on the forecheck. He's going to grab that puck. Good speed. Gets it to 22, Ty Prokop. He's tied up by a couple Minneapolis guys. Boy, that Drew Pitts has been in battle and in there hard this shift. And now Troy Deckman with it. Gets it out to 27, Evan Grin. Noah Lindbergh with some good speed trying to stay on them. But, boy, that Evan Grimm has some good speed, too. Looks like he's okay. I hope he's okay. He's getting up, and there's going to have a whistle here. And that was a nice back check by Noah Lindbergh.
I wanted to see that race, and I was waiting to see it because Lindbergh's got a whole nother gear that most guys don't have, and so does that 2.7. Wow. So Grimm, he drove the post, but what I liked about that is Noah went on the inside lane there, knowing Grimm's got to come down to that spot, and he drove the post, and Jake did a good job of standing his ground. So good job, Orioles.
That was awesome. Yep, a good play. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here on somebody. I think somebody went up high from Osseo, so We're going to have a little interference on number 4, Jacob Odine. He went up high, I believe. I didn't quite see it, but I did see the end result there. So Minneapolis is going to go on the power play. They have a power play percentage of, I believe, around 15% this year. Osseo's penalty kill is, let's see what Minneapolis' power play is at. Yeah, 13.8%. So they're doing fairly well on the power play, and they're going to have a good opportunity here for 2 minutes with 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the second period. We're going to see Minneapolis's probably number 1 power play unit right now. Jack Hansen, Drew Pitts, who you'd expect to see out there, Xander Zoa, Evan, well, let's see who else is out there. Osseo's got 22 Ty Prokop, 25 Davis Wick out there. Jack Hansen, definitely one of their leaders out there. Xander Zoa looking for somebody. Drew Pitts now. Back to Xander. Nice shot and a nice save. And I think the net came off slightly. Not much.
Then it'd be all the way down. Or outside the zone.
Let's see, they got number 18 is out there for him too, Joel Hansen. He's probably related to Jack Hansen, number 19. Pitts to Zoa here for Minneapolis. Back to Jack Hansen. Back to Zoa. Zoa back to Jack Hansen. Hansen over to Pitts. Shot from outside, and oh! I don't know if he saw it or if he got tipped in front by 44. I don't know if that went in clean, but Caden Lockler, number 12. Nope, it looks like Drew Pitts shot it in directly. He's going through the line first. And Minneapolis on the board, 1-1 here with 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go. I think he got screened on that a little bit.
So let's get some shout-outs into jprice21@hotmail.com, and we'll let you know who's calling in from around town.
All right, so 1-1 here. Rudy Runyon in on the faceoff for Osseo, controlled by Minneapolis. They got a good collection of players here, this Minneapolis team. So far, Osseo's been having a great game to hang with them. Rudy Runyon in on the forecheck. He's going to need some help here. It's almost like they're playing a trap right now, Osseo, it almost looks like. They're able to keep it in. Alec Bjork almost had it there for a second. Picked up in the neutral zone by Minneapolis now with it. Sent it up and picked up by Kinsella on the defensive zone. Cameron Kinsella over to 10. Gabrick Olsen, he's got a good stick. Poked in by Alec Bjork, and he goes in on the forecheck. He might have a chance at this one. Puck's bouncing around a little bit. Xander Zoa, he can control that puck. He's got guys coming at him from both angles. Now Minneapolis picks it up. They send it over the side to number 21 for Minneapolis. Little one-on-one, no problem for Gabrick Olsen so far. And 23, Bennett Prokop to his brother, 22, Ty Prokop. And he's going to try to get it out. He's following number 9, Jack Hansen, sends it all the way across. Back to 19, Jack Hansen. Beautiful play, and it just didn't quite work, but a nice setup there by Minneapolis. And we're going to have an icing here by Osseo.
So, Mark, in that situation, when you go back and watch the film on that, watch the D zone and the weak side wings and the weak side D on that, chase over to the strong side, and that left the back door wide open.
Yeah.
So, just some, every game's an opportunity to learn, but just some more discipline of creating and staying in that space allows that play to the outside, and it prevents those high scoring opportunities from happening.
Yep, don't need to run around. Hey, Osseo controls the puck. Noah Lindberg, he's got some speed. He dumps it in. Minneapolis back in it. Nolan Arneson with a big body in the corner. Prokop to Engel with a quick shot, and a nice save by Alex Lamont. He saw that cleanly the whole way. Nice save by him. And a nice play by Osseo. So we're going to have a face-off here with 1:11 to go, just to the left of the Minneapolis goalie, Alex Lamont. 23, Bennett Prokop in on the face-off. He's got Nolan Arneson and Noah Lindberg out there with him. A couple of Nolans. Jacob Odine is able to sneak up in front, and he's going to, thought he was going to take a quick snapshot, but he sends it over to Lindberg, over to Engel. Engel throws it down in front, and they almost had Arneson in front. I don't think it was a design play, but it almost worked. Ooh, Bodine sends it in. Osseo goes to tag up, and they're in on the forecheck. 24, Pitts picks it up for Minneapolis. Nice move by him. A lot of patience there by him. He sets it up behind the net. He's looking for somebody to move it to. He moves it to number 5, Xander Zoa, who moves it to 19, Jack Hansen. This is almost like their power play unit out here right now. A nice save by Jake Regan. He's looking around, but I think he's got it somewhere on him. Yeah, so it looks like the last 30 seconds here. Osseo is going to come out with Olsen and Price on D. Forward line of Sawicki, Paloranta, and Wick. Versus Jack Hansen line for Minneapolis with Xander Zoa taking the face-off here. Jack Hansen with a quick shot just went wide. Gareth Price picks it up. And he's in the corner. He sends it over to Gabrick Olsen. Olsen sends it out of the zone. Kind of got a little lucky that they backed up there. Oh, they gave it to 15 Sawicki. He's going to pull up. He's got a ref in his way a little bit, but he's able to manage around him. Paloranta with a quick shot out in front. Price with a bomb, and he didn't quite get all of it. We got 6 seconds left, 5 seconds, and Osseo's going to dump it in. We're going to settle for a 1-1 tie here at the end of the second period. What do you think so far, Jeff? Got a smile on your face. It's a beautiful, enjoyable game here. Great night for hockey.
Yeah, no, I'm really pleased thus far with the way this game has gone. I think the hometown guy in the booth over there needs to make sure he's counting all the shots on net. But aside from
He's
that,
not the regular guy.
well, I know. I'm just having a
okay.
little. I'm having a little fun with this. No, a couple of things that I'm seeing that are significantly different than what we've seen up to this point in the season has been the involvement of the D coming up inside the offensive play. A couple of opportunities to stretch the ice where the Orioles' weak side wing is opening up the ice sheet, which is allowing more time and space to come out of the D zone, which is great. And then some cycling in the offensive zone. You know, we know that first line can do that, but when Sawicki and Paloranta and Wick really get moving and manage that puck down low, then more importantly, use their D, good things can happen. And those three things are recipes for success. So, great job, coaching staff, for some adjustments there. And, we'll have an exciting third period of play.
I tell you what, Osseo's playing a great game, probably one of their best games, if not the best game of the season. So I hope you're enjoying yourself out there. We're going to need all of you here for the third period. So tune back in for an exciting third period. We'll be back in about 12 minutes to bring you the final period. And go Orioles. Okay. Welcome back, Osseo fans out there in Osseo Oriole land, as your Minneapolis high school team is taking the ice. And now here comes loud cheer for your Osseo Orioles. Fired up here. They're fired up. Fans are fired up. Beautiful night here in Osseo, 7 degrees outside. And we got a great game in front of us going right now. Your Osseo Orioles are tied with the 4th-ranked Minneapolis hockey team. And so far 1-1 after two periods. Got some good music going on here. Good vibe throughout this whole rink right now. Definitely probably the best game Osseo's had so far. Great game by Jake Regan. Defenseman, forwards playing great. Shutting down a very high, potent Minneapolis team led by number 19, Jack Hansen. 5, Xander Zoa. 24, Drew Pitts. He's their 3rd leading scorer coming at you as a defenseman. So a lot of skill on this team. They're led again by Joe Diedsick, former Mr. Minnesota hockey player. And he's got these kids really buzzing. Your Orioles going left to right on the screen. Paloranta, Wick, and Sawicki. Sawicki comes out hot with it. Quick shot, deflected by Minneapolis. And Paloranta with a nice little body, picked up by Xander Zoa. He dumps it in, and number 10, Gabrick Olson, goes back for it. Leaves it for Davis Wick. He's got a little time. Gets rid of it a little bit too soon. Now Xander Zoa with it. He coughs it up a little bit. And number 4, Jacob Odin trying to track him down. Back to their defenseman. Quick shot and a nice tip. And a nice save by Jake Regan. Boy, he's been in the right spot at the right time so far. And we'll have a face-off just to the left of Jake Regan here. 30 seconds into the 3rd period. And Osseo's going to stay out there. It looks like we might have a shout-out here, Jeff, huh?
Yeah, we got Grammy Jane watching in from Naples, Florida. Good luck, Gareth and team.
Jacob Odin, he's got that long stick. He's able to get it out of the zone temporarily. And now Jack Hansen in on the forecheck on 10, Gabrick Olson. Along the half wall, there's a battle. Osseo's going to pick it up. Here's Jacob Odin. He's going to send it all the way around over to Luke Sawicki. He's got a little time. Picked off by Jack Hansen. Hansen peppered there by a few Osseo guys. Now, Bodine with a nice quick out to Paloranta, an opportunity. He just lost the handle into the corner. Great opportunity for him. Stand over here if you want to. You're good. Okay. Battle in the corner. Minneapolis picks it up. Battle in the neutral zone now. Picked up by 19, Jack Hansen. Watch out for him. He's dangerous. He's going to go around behind the net. He can really set some guys up. Over to 18, Joel Hansen, which I believe is his brother. Over to 44, goal scorer so far, I think, for them. No, I'm sorry. Drew Pitts had the 1 goal for Minneapolis. 12, Rudy Runyon all the way across the rink. He's trying to get it to Alec Bjork, and it might just trickle in here for an icing on Osseo. So we'll have a face-off in the Osseo zone.
Yeah, I like what he's trying to do there. You know, you're going to do that cross-ice pass. It's got to be a foot off the ice and go ahead and hit the boards. But I think what he saw, the player's going for a line change. So
yeah, unfortunate there.
Those are situations you can skate back into it and kind of open the sheet up width-wise. Yep,
absolutely. Rudy Runyon in on the face-off. There's a battle in the corner. Ozzie Snodgrass there from Minneapolis picked up. Boy, Osseo's D has had a great game. Price is able to get it out to Harrinan, and that just missed the breakout attempt there, and it's going to go down in icing. We're going to do it all over again in the Osseo zone, just to the left of Jake Regan. Looks like we got another shout-out here quick.
Well, no, I just wanted to do another thank you for those at home. And John Halverson has been setting up the production over the course of the past 2 years for Osseo Orioles families. What you see here and the ability to watch games on replay not only helps the players but the family members watch from afar. And then also our big shout out to our sponsors that he puts on the production. So just can't say a big enough thank you to John Halverson for setting this up and helping Osseo Orioles find success through a video here.
Absolutely. A lot of action here. Opportunity there for Minneapolis. Now Osseo down in the zone. Alec Bjork, Drew Harrinan. Hank Davis for Minneapolis is able to clear it out. And, thought it was picked up by Troy Deckman. He just lost the handle, and it's going to go into the zone here. Deckman over to 7 Engel. Careful here. Be careful here. Noah Lindberg, he's going to send it out. That's nice. He gets it to Ty Prokop. Back to Noah Lindberg. He's got some good speed. He was creating some havoc there, but Minneapolis, Xander Zola is able to pick it up. A nice, nifty move by him. He's coming in on Deckman. And he just missed his player. 2-on-1 there. Nice play by Xander Zola. Puck ends up in the corner. Engel gets it out. Back to one of their D. Prokop tries to block it. It just slips under him. A shot on net. Nice save by Jake Regan. Back out in front. Tipped up by Troy Deckman. And Noah Lindberg, some good speed, is able to get it in the zone, I think. And we're going to keep it in. And nope, it was just offsides a little bit there by Ty Prokop. And it looks like we're going to have a little change here as we're going to go with 24 Paloranta, 25 Davis Wick, and 15 Luke Sawicki. On D, number 4, Jacob Bodine, and 10, Gabrick Olson.
So we've got another shout out. Mary, Joe, and Dwayne would like to shout out from sunny Florida. Their email isn't working. Thank you. This is the Paloranta's grandparents.
Yeah, nice shout out. Eli's having a great game so far at center for Osseo right now, doing a great job. Minneapolis is able to get it into the zone. Jack Hansen with it, sends it out in front. And a tip by Evan Grimm. It just went wide. Now Luke Sawicki with it. He's going to send it all the way across. Let Wick pick it up. And Jacob Bodine looked like it was a high stick, but it's negated now by Jack Hansen. He's going to pick it up with some speed around the corner, sends it up. Just missed number 27, Evan Grimm, and we're going to have a face-off as Minneapolis is called for an icing, and we'll have a face-off just to the right of number 31, Alex Lamont. He's looking for a few more shots on him, I think. He wants a little more action, so hopefully Osseo can help him out, get a couple poke on net there. 24 Paloranta in on the face-off. Picked up by Minneapolis. Nice move by number 4. Yep, and Davis Wick with a nice forecheck. Boy, they're buzzing tonight, that line, 24, 25, and 15, but Minneapolis is able to get it out. They dump it in, and they go to work. Jake Regan's just going to cover the puck and regroup here, bring out some fresh troops for Osseo. They're going to come out with 13 Bjork, 19 Arneson, and 12 Rudy Runyon. They're going to stick with Kinsella and Price on D. Looks like might be Ozzie Snodgrass on the face-off. Tie up in the new on the face-off dot there. Ozzie sends it out, tries to get it to his D, but it's intercepted by Alec Bjork. Now Nolan Arneson. It's a big body. He uses the ref as a shield. He comes in a quick shot. And a nice save by Alex Lamont. He played that beautifully. Out to Price. Price with a quick shot. It's bouncing around in front. It's for anybody. Rudy Runyon with it now. Back to Kinsella. Cameron Kinsella's shot just go a little bit wide. Arneson's going to leave it for Price. He's going to get it back. Price again with a shot, but that goes into the corner. I think that was his intention, actually. Alec Bjork battling in the corner. Osseo now with some zone time, and Arneson kind of got tripped up a little bit as he caught the end of a stick there. Now Alec Bjork picks it up, and he dumps it in, and he's going to go in on the forecheck. Joel Hansen picks it up for Minneapolis. He's got some good speed. He reminds me of number 19, Jack Hansen. Comes to the middle, quick shot, and nice hard shot, and a nice save by Jake Regan.
Well, one thing too, Mark, is I love the fact that the D are staying on the inside lane and then allowing the space to the outside.
Amen.
So what that's happening, if you notice, is that it's creating shots from the outside. So even though the shot total appears to be a little higher than the Orioles, those shots are coming from way outside the lanes, and Jake's able to make those saves and come out of the net. So
great point. That is a great point. Ty Prokop, and Noah Lindberg out there. This line has been buzzing when they've been out there. Jacob Bodine is going to send it up to Ty Prokop, 22. Applying some good pressure. Now here comes his brother, 23, in to help. And Minneapolis reverses it and is able to send it out. They get it to number 19, Jack Hansen. Comes to the middle. Sort of sends a backhand floater in on Jake Regan for a nice save, and we're going to switch it up here now. We have a face-off just to the right of Jake Regan with 10 minutes and 53 seconds to go. 1-1. Boy, Osseo's having a great game. Their D are doing terrific. So are their forwards, and Jake Reven having an excellent game in there in net so far. Troy Deckman able to clear it over to 25 Wick. There's a race for it. Minneapolis is able to get there first, but Wick is able to battle with him. And Paloranta is going to be able to poke it out, and he's going to have a little bit of a 2-on-1. He gets it up to Sawicki, and they're saying that he was offsides. I couldn't really tell, but he must have been. So good opportunity there by Osseo. Get it in the zone and maybe get a shot off. These guys are fired up. Paloranta is having a heck of a game here. He's in on the face-off. Got Deckman and Olsen on D. Paloranta wins it over to Deckman. Deckman over to Olsen. He sends it in. Wick's going back. Alex Lamont stops it momentarily. Now Minneapolis picks it up. 24 Paloranta battles with it. Now Minneapolis is able to clear it out. Olsen's able to step up and send it in again. And here comes 24 Paloranta in on the forecheck. He's all by himself for a while, though, as Osseo went to go change. Luke Sawicki in on the forecheck now. They hit at the center. Ozzie Snodgrass. Boy, that was a nice breakout. He's going around Deckman, and they were offsides this time. That was close. So now we have a face-off just outside the blue line. Couple of offsides there by each team, 1-1.
Tried to run the pick there, I think, and cut into the inside and just got on the other side of the blue.
It wasn't offsides by much, that's for sure. So Minneapolis, they're weighing heavily on number 19, Jack Hansen. He's showed a lot of ice time here this game and this third period, and especially Cameron Kinsella in with it for Osseo, up to 21 Heronen. Back around 27 Price. He's moving on it quickly. He's going to send it up to the neutral zone. Picked off by 12, Rudy Runyon. Gets it to Bjork. And Price is able to keep it in, I believe. Now it clears out of the zone. Cameron Kinsella is going to dump it off the boards. Nice little backhand there by number 20, picked up by Alec Bjork. It's just going back and forth here in the neutral zone. Minneapolis picks it up. Heronen in on the forecheck. Along the boards, here comes Cameron Kinsella. 12, Rudy Runyon sends it in. And they're going to leave one forechecker, Alec Bjork, here on it. Cameron Kinsella is going to pinch in. And Osseo is going to pick it up. And Price is going to send it down to 23, Ty Prokop. He's going to send it over to Noah Lindberg. Noah Lindberg with some good speed gets around, gets a shot on net. There's a rebound. And a nice couple saves there by Alex Lamont. Now Xander Zoa out there. He's fresh. And Jacob Bodine, that big body, tries to take out his number 44. He's coming around, sends it out. Number 4, Gilbertson. He's a nice defenseman for them. Picked up by Bodine. Bodine sends it over to Ty Prokop. Prokop now gets it inside the blue line. Little stutter step that seemed to work. Now Bodine in there. He's in there trying to create some offense. He looks like he's doing a great job. Back to the D, Gabrick Olsen. He's got a quick shot. Oh, and it got blocked up and out of play by Minneapolis. Nice block by them, and we'll have a face-off, I believe, just inside the blue line with 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Well, Mark, and the other thing you see there, too, is, the Orioles have a bunch of converted defensemen that are playing forward. So Lindbergh grew up all playing D, same thing with Wick. So you're able to take a Bodine or an Olsen, get them up in the offensive zone, and then have defensive help naturally on the back end. And it just creates another element where you got some guys flowing. So I love that if that's what they're designing in.
Absolutely. Osseo in on the forecheck. Wick there. Bodine with a nice little body check on 5. Xander Zoa, he might be hurt, unfortunately. Looks like he's okay, but he's going to be a little bit slow to get back into play. Luke Sawicki in on the forecheck. They try to send it long, and they do. They tip it, and they go off for a change as Gabrick Olsen goes back for it. Here comes Osseo. Gabrick Olsen is going to have to move on it. Jack Hansen there and Evan Grimm on the forecheck. Battle for it. Jack Hansen's able to send it in. Well, there's still a battle along the wall here. Gabrick Olsen, some good speeds, able to clear it out. Now Minneapolis sends it in. It's number 6, their defenseman. He's seen a lot of ice time too. Will Anderson goes to Washburn High School. This Minneapolis team is made up of about 2 or 3 or actually 4 different schools, mostly Washburn and Southwest, but there is an Edison and a couple South and a Southwest on this team. All right, so Luke Sawicki battling number 19, Jack Hansen. Anderson with a nice shot. Regan was able to see that cleanly, and he makes a nice save. And both teams are going to change it up here. We got a shout out here.
No, Mark, I just wanted to say, just to compliment a lot of things in this game here that, back to that whole flip the script thing, you know, seeing a lot of different situations. Oh, there's that set play that I don't necessarily like all the time, but the Orioles are playing a little different brand of hockey here, and I do kind of like what I'm seeing against a skilled group there. So it's just wonderful to see, and hopefully, you know, the Orioles can figure out a way to kind of come away on this one on the right side of the scoreboard.
Even if they don't, they have played a terrific game just to hang with these guys. They had Ozzie Snodgrass open in front and just lost the handle. Now 13, Alec Bjork. He's got some good speed. If Herndon can hurry, they're going to have a 3-on-2. Now they leave it for Runyon. Run with a quick shot. And, it goes straight up in the air. Battling for it. 18, Joel Hansen's able to pick it up. Deckman, turn, buddy. Turn. Got a stick on him. Yeah, and Joel Hansen in the corner. Throws it over to his brother, Jack Hansen. And Jack Hansen picks it up on the blue line. Back to Joel. Joel's going to throw it in on net. Picked off by Cameron Kinsella. Jack Hansen, he's been everywhere tonight. He's done everything for these guys. Minneapolis is number 24, Drew Pitts. Very skilled player, sends it in. And it's tipped by Jack Hansen, so we're not going to have an icing. Noah Lindberg picks it up. He sends it up to 22. Ty Prokop, nice hard pass. And Joel Hansen's able to pick it up. He sends it up the half wall. Cameron Kinsella keeps it in. And now Minneapolis looks like they're going to get it out. Here comes 24, Drew Pitts. He likes to get up in on the rush. Over to 19, Hansen. Boy, good opportunity. Good play by Minneapolis there. Cameron Kinsella in the corner. Loses his edge there. Back to the defenseman. Back over to number 20. Quick shot. And that's tipped up and over. Noah Lindberg, Drew Pitts. Over to Jack Hansen. Quick shot. Regan with another shot. Xander Zoa with it. Pick somebody up here. Blake Brock a shot. Nice block there by Ty Prokop. Cameron Kinsella looks like he's going to send it out. Now Ty Prokop gets his stick on it. He comes in with some speed. And that allows Osseo to get a much-needed change. Drew Pitts sends it up to 19, Jack Hansen. Just lost the handle on it. Boy, they're on him. Boy, that Luke Sawicki with some great forecheck. Picks it up by Gareth Price. Price over to Bodine. Bodine at 15, Luke Sawicki. Be careful. Find somebody. Picked up by Ozzie Snodgrass. Now Jacob Bodine is able to cover for him, and it's up and out of play here, and we'll have a face-off just to the left of Jake Regan with 4 minutes and 24 seconds to go. Had some good passing there. They just needed one more good pass, and I think they would have been out of the neutral zone. All right, we got 24, Paloranta. His line out there with Bodine and Price on D. Bodine with that big stick is able to get it to Wick. Looks like they got a 3-on-2. Wick to the outside. Tries to cut into the middle. Now Bodino's in to help out. He's got that big body. And Paloranta picks it up. The neutral zone. Tries to take a quick shot. Blocked by Minneapolis. Oh, he leaves it for Luke Sawicki. Sawicki with one move and a quick shot. And that just goes up and over. I don't know if Lamont got a piece of that or not. He might have. But nice opportunity there by Sawicki. And so we're going to have a face-off just to the... No, I think Sawicki just shot it out all on his own, so that's going to bring the face-off outside the blue line. So
I thought that was deflected. It wasn't deflected.
it was not. The refs were talking about it. Nope, the one ref said he shot it out directly. So Paloranta in the face-off, I don't know what his face-off percentage is, but he's got to be up around 80, 90%. Sawicki down below. Drew Pitts, Joel Hansen, Jack Hansen out there.
Who's your D?
Sawicki. Over to Olsen. Olsen over to Deckman. He's just going to send it in to 19, Nolan Arneson. Arneson's going to battle in there. He's going to send it back to Deckman. Xander Zoa with it to Paloranta with a quick turnaround. That just went wide. That would have been nice if that was on net, but a tough turnaround. Now Luke Sawicki in the slot. Quick shot. Oh, that's the one they were looking for, and he just shot it over. Now it looks like we're going to have an icing on Minneapolis.
I always joke around, Mark. I have that, the joystick up here, the Atari joystick, and you can. It's fun to watch these guys when they want to move the puck and do that. they're really fun and exciting to watch, this Oriole team. And especially that group that was just on the ice, they have the ability to just be so dynamic, and when they choose to move the puck and find the open man.
Absolutely. Now we got the Runyon line out there. Cameron Kinsella with a shot, a little floater, change up. No problem for Alex Lamont. Pitt picks it up, tries to get it out, but it's blocked by Osseo. Xander Zoa, boy, he's a nice little crafty player. He's going to make a couple moves and come up the zone. He's going to try to cut right to the net. Oh, kind of goes through the slot there. Battle for it, picked up by 12. Rudy Runyon, he's got 21 Heronen with him. And he just kind of lost the handle a little bit. Now Joel Hansen with some crafty stick handling gets it up to Xander Zoa and Drew Pitts as they're just kind of waiting for their opportunity. Pitts is going to skate it up the middle. He's got Cameron Kinsella and Jack Hansen into the middle. Goes forehand, quick shot. Joel Hansen now. Another save by Jake Regan. Prokop over to Bodine. Looks like they're going to get out of the zone here. Bodine gets it into the neutral zone. And there's a battle on the neutral zone for it. And Minneapolis is able to get it back in. Here goes Jacob Bodine. He's going to take it to the corner, and he loses his footing. Minneapolis gets it to Ty Prokop. At least he got it out. Now here comes Noah Lindberg. He's got some good speed. Minneapolis is able to take control of it, though. Here comes Lindberg. He's creating some chaos out there. Now 24, Paloranta. Picked up by Deckman. Quick shot. And a nice save by Alex Lamont. That was going to go up and over, too, I think. But nice glove by Alex Lamont.
Good job, Troy Deckman there, reading that play and understanding that he can hold that lane right there in that position. And he did just that. The puck came right on the stick, and he got a shot on net. Now we get a face-off down the offensive zone.
Looks like we got the number one lines out there. Paloranta against that Jack Hansen line. Face-off in the new is controlled by Minneapolis. They're going to try to send it up to Xander Zoa. And now Jack Hansen with it. He's peppered by Luke Sawicki. And nice chance by Hansen, or a nice opportunity, a nice idea by Hansen there to get it over to Xander Zoa. But there's a battle for it on the half wall. Couple Osseo guys, couple Minneapolis guys. Luke Sawicki's able to pick it up, and he's going to go around to the outside. He's ridden off the play nicely, but now Paloranta picks it up. And there's 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. Out to Deckman. Deckman back into the corner to Paloranta. Somebody get back in there and help him. There's a couple Minneapolis guys. Now Sawicki's in there to help. He's battling that Jack Hansen, which he's been doing all night. Minneapolis is able to come out with it. Here comes number 44 for them. Deckman's able to pick him up. Now he's going to go the other way. He's going to send it out to Sawicki. Maybe a one-on-one. Yeah, Sawicki one-on-one. Oh, and he's able to get it through one guy out to Deckman. Gabrick Olsen with it now. Back to Sawicki. And it's trying to get out is Minneapolis, and it looks like they're going to get it out now. He tried to hit number 17 on a breakaway and just missed him. We're going to have an icing and a face-off with 25 seconds to go just to the left of Alex Lamont.
Well, yeah, we're going to have a face-off down here, and Orioles got 25 seconds, 25.7 seconds to get some offense here, and let's see if what they can do here, Mark.
All right, face-off in the Minneapolis zone, picked up by Drew Heronen. And Rudy Runyon, boy, some nice stick handling there by Ozzie Snodgrass. Now Drew Pitts picks it up, 16 seconds to go. Jacob Odine, quick shot, and that went wide. Now Rudy Runyon is trying to battle to get the puck out. Round the corner, 8-7, 6 seconds. Price with it, sends it up to Heronen. Out to 18, Joel Hansen, 3-2-1. And your Osseo Orioles are going to go to overtime with the 4th-ranked team in state, Minneapolis high school hockey team. Wow. What a game by Osseo and Minneapolis. This has just been phenomenal for them so far. What do you think, Jeff? Overtime.
Yeah,
if you would have said at the beginning of this game, if they go to overtime, you would have taken that all day long, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, the Orioles have played a good, productive game here, Mark. And once again, we're seeing some things that we haven't quite seen before, which is great. The Orioles came in and did 3 specific things that we haven't seen quite to this degree up to this point in the season. One is that getting that defensive player little bit more involved in the offensive zone rush. And 2 is a little bit more controlled neutral zone play. And then 3 is we're seeing some cycling taking place with the top couple of lines in the offensive zone, which is nice to see. Jake Regan has been up to task. Certainly played a wonderful game tonight.
Fabulous.
And the goaltending play, which is great because the Orioles have been giving up a number of goals per game. So to be in this game where you're 1-1 is certainly a marked improvement. And the boys should walk away from this thing, Mark, feeling really good no matter what the outcome of this game is going to be. They've got 3 games this week. This is the first, which is actually a makeup game. It was supposed to happen a couple weeks ago. Then Thursday, they're at home once again against a conference opponent, Elk River, which is having a wonderful season. Yep. And then they take on Saturday at home Holy Angels. And I saw Holy Angels earlier this year play Gentry Academy, 2 really nice programs. Gentry moved up to AA. And both of those teams split that series in kind of a home and home earlier. And so certainly to start the week off on a good note, the way they're doing right now is great. Really a great improvement from what to close out the last 4 weeks of the season here. Once again, thank you to our sponsors. They're today up on the screen here. You can see Edina Realty. That is, my eyes are bad. We'd like to thank Haley Gossel, Jonathan Holmes, the Housing Hub, and Premier Banks. Thank you very much for your contributions to Osseo Orioles hockey for the 2021-2022 season. All right, Mark, we're going to be underway here. I'll give you the mic back because my voice is, hurting.
All right, here we go. Minneapolis just broke out of their huddle. Osceo's breaking out of theirs. We're switching sides here. Your Osseo Orioles will be going right to left on your screen, and Minneapolis and all the black and white here will be going left to right. And I'm thinking we're going to have number 1 against number 1 here. Yep, they got number 1 Jack Hansen's line out there, and 24 Paloranta for Osseo. Boy, if you had said Osseo will take them to overtime, they would have taken it all day long. It's probably the best game they've had all year. Olsen with it. Sends it up. Tries to get it out. It comes right back to him in the corner. Sends it up to Sawicki. He tips it out. Batted back in by Drew Pitts. Now, Olsen with it. Kind of a weird play. I thought it was offsides, but now it's picked up by Paloranta. He gives it to Sawicki. He's racing Drew Pitts. He goes down. Quick shot. That might be a penalty shot. Luke Sawicki. Oh, just pulled it out. We got a penalty coming on Minneapolis. I don't know if it's going to be a penalty shot or a power play here. Luke Sawicki sends it up to Rudy Runyon. They're able to get their goalie pulled, so they got a 6-5 advantage here. But Minneapolis is going to pick it up. Let's see what happens.
Come on, give it to him.
See what the call is. They're discussing it. The refs are discussing what penalty to give them. Penalty shot or just a regular penalty. They gave him a tripping. The Osseo fans were calling for the penalty shot.
You got to sell where you can sell, right? And I think they thought about it. He was shooting in the act of shooting. So I would love to understand what the explanation is on that, to be honest with you, with stripes. And sometimes they see things that we see that we don't see up here either. But you're going to see the staff settle things down and design up the play that they want on this power play with 7:14 to play. And this is be an exciting way to end this game, wouldn't it be, Mark?
Absolutely. Great opportunity for them. For those of you who don't know, they play 8 minutes of 5-on-5 overtime, unless there's a penalty like in this situation. And if the game ends in a tie, it ends in a tie. This is dangerous. Osseo can't get too excited about the power play because they got to also watch the back end as this Minneapolis team. They have some weapons, especially this 19 Jack Hansen, Joel Hansen, number 5, Xander Zoa, 24, Drew Pitts, a handful of other very, very good players. Their whole team looks really solid to me. And they got a solid goaltender, Alex Lamont, 31. So, Osseo, yep, you want to be optimistic, move that puck around, but also, don't take too many chances here on the power play because you're going to get some chances on net here.
And we got another shout-out to Papa Price. Papa and Grandma Laney Price are watching in from Eden Prairie. Thanks for watching in tonight.
All right, we got Luke Sawicki in on the face-off. They got Ty Prokop out there. And 12 Runyon with 10 Olsen and 27 Price. Osseo is going to have to go back and retrieve it. Minneapolis is able to clear it out. They got Hayden Soderberg on the forecheck. Price all the way over to Sawicki. That's a nice play. Sawicki looks like he's going to set it up. He's got Olsen back there with him. Prokop in the middle, Runyon in the middle, back to Sawicki. Sawicki with a quick shot. Saved by Minneapolis, or a block out in front. Now there's a couple guys picked up by Minneapolis. They send it down on Jake Regan. And Minneapolis is going to change. They got Joel Hansen out there, Jack Hansen. Olsen with it, out to Sawicki, up to 22, Prokop. Prokop with a nice move around 20. He's got some sneaky speed. Oh, out to Runyon. Now 27 Price with it. Down to 10 Olsen. He's going to send it back over to Price. Price is going to send it far side to Sawicki. Boy, that was a nice play. It just went off his stick. Now Olsen with it. Be careful. Price with it. He's going to send it back to Olsen. Olsen's going to give it to Sawicki. Nice move to Prokop. Oh, Price. Oh, they got the goalie moved. Oh, and what happened? Oh, his helmet came off. It looked like Joel Hansen and Rudy Runyon there were mixing it up in front of the net, and they got a piece of the goalie. And the refs absolutely did the right thing and blew the whistle. So, a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
was a lot of fun. Buying space. Here's something that I think the players talked about a little bit. I know, just before the game here too, Mark, and that was buying space on the ice. You don't have to crowd and jump down into the box. Open it up. It brings a guy out to you and then creates the back door.
Minneapolis controls it. They are able to send it down. We got 40 seconds left in the power play. And number 17, Hayden Soderberg with some nice forecheck. He's going to go back and apply some pressure. Nice play by him. Now it's picked up by 28, Noah Lindberg. Lindberg sends it up to 25, Wick. He's got Nolan Arneson, Palaranta with him. They drop it to Arneson, Wick. And they got Bodine. He's got a big, heavy shot back there. He's going to take it back to Wick. Wick with a quick shot. Oh! And that's been working. It's been creating rebounds anyways. Now Bodine to Wick. Wick with a quick shot and a nice tip in front by Nolan. Beautiful design play and a nice save by Alex Lamont. 7 seconds left in the power play. Virtually almost over here with 5 minutes and 21 seconds to go in overtime.
Watch the power play.
That's right. Minneapolis is going to have their guy come out here in 7 seconds. One of the defensemen for Osseo is going to have to keep an eye on that. Seen it happen before. Guys comes out of the box. They send it down on his ice, and he picks it up for a breakaway. Oh, he's making him switch back. I think the ref is making Minneapolis switch back. Nope. Now he's saying it's fine. So we're going to have a face-off just to the left to Alex Lamont. I don't know if that would matter whatsoever who's out there right now. They got a bunch of good players on both teams here. It's controlled by Minneapolis. Oh, no, now Jack Hansen picks it up. He's got a one-on-one with the Price. Quick shot and a nice save by Jake Regan. And Minneapolis is full strength here, so we'll have a 5-on-5 face-off just to the right of Jake Regan. Nice, quick, hard shot by Jack Hansen. Makes me nervous every time that guy touches the puck. He's been the point leader and a captain on their team. They're one of their go-to guys for sure. So we got the two number one lines facing off each other. Palaranta gets the better of that face-off to Bodine. He's going to send it up to 15, Sawicki. Sawicki with it. He's got Wick, and he cuts in. He's picked up by nice back check there by number 17. Palaranta sends it out in front, but nobody home. Bodine with a quick shot and a nice save by Alex Lamont. And Minneapolis is able to clear it out. Cameron Kinsella is going to go back for it. And Bodine has it now. He's going to send it up to Paloranta. His pass was just a little bit too hard for him. And no, he tipped.
It was on 5 stick, no?
Nope. It was on 24 stick on the blue line there. So it'll be icing on Osseo. And we have a face-off just to the right of just to the left of Jake Regan here. 4 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the overtime. Rudy Runyon's line out there against number 5, Xander Zoa's line. Controlled by Minneapolis, actually. They send it out in front. Oh, open net there for a second, but Osseo's able to clear it out. Rudy Runyon with some good speed. He picks it up. He's got Harrinan off the boards. Rudy Runyon got chipped up, and there is no call on that. Now Xander Zoa picks it up. And 23, Alec Bjork. It's on 19, Jack Hansen. He's able to cut in. A nice save by Jake Regan. And Minneapolis is able to keep it in. Runyon. He's got Xander Zoa on it. Reverses it. Jack Hansen was going to go for a change, I think. There's a battle on the half wall. Picked up by Minneapolis. Into the corner. Price. He's got Rudy Runyon wide open. He sent it just a fraction late. Or he had Drew Harrinan. Minneapolis picks it up, 24. Drew Pitts, he sends it in, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Deckman going back for it for Osseo. Battle in the corner. Ozzie Snodgrass there for Minneapolis. Now Bennett Prokop in. It's tied up in the corner. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. It's kicked out to 27 Price. He sends it up to Alec Bjork. And he's going to tip it up and out. And here comes 21, Drew Harrinan. Harrinan with some pressure on 18, Joel Hansen. And Price is able to send it back inside the blue line anyways. And now Joel Hansen with some good speed as Osseo goes for a change. He cuts to the middle, quick shot, right in the gut of Jake Regan. Boy, he's in the right spot all night long.
Well, there's another example. I brought that up earlier when the D are gapping up across the blue line and keeping that tighter gap. It forces it forces the shots from the outside.
Absolutely.
and helps Jake out with those saves right there.
Yeah.
So good job.
Yep, nice job. Great game by the defense for Osseo. Best I've seen all year, too. Drew Harrinan, I think, in on the... Nope, that's Prokop in on the face-off. Ty Prokop. Now Noah Lindberg. Picked up by Xander Zoa from Minneapolis. Drew Pitts back to Jack Hansen. They got their number 1 line out there. Quick shot. Xander Zoa with a turnaround. Picked up by Ty Prokop. And now Noah Lindberg at least gets out of the blue line. Drew Pitts sends it over. Drew Pitts in on the red line. He sends it in all the way around. 17, Hayden Soderberg, followed by Cameron Kinsella. There's a battle. Bennett Prokop, Ty Prokop in on it. Ty Prokop is able to create some chaos there. Now Gabrick Olsen down below. He reverses it with a nice escape. Sends it up to Noah Lindberg. Nice pass. He just couldn't handle a little bit in the neutral zone. Picked up by 23. And there was a little hold there potentially, but they're letting him play here in overtime. 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Prokop into the corner, and he gets taken down. He better get up quickly. Couple guys down there. Noah Lindberg battling for it. Now Eli Paloranta with it to Olsen. Back to Paloranta on the half wall. Looks like Minneapolis is going to come out with it. Now Olsen sends it in deep, and Minneapolis is able to pick up a nice body check by Gabrick Olsen. He's going to send it back out into the neutral zone, but it comes right back to him. Back and forth they go. Ozzie Snodgrass in on it, and there's a quick shot, and that's a save of the game by Jake Regan. I don't know how that went in. Did not go in.
Well, that was a heck of a save there by Jake Regan there.
I thought the game was over.
Well, Gabrick Olsen was, he was doing the right play there. He was trying to hit his partner, Bodine, on the far side, and the puck got caught up on the 4 inches of snow on the backside.
Yeah,
There's
a lot of snow out there.
We need those,
those
wild
ice girls.
Those wild ice girls.
NHL ice girls.
Yeah, to come out and shovel.
I know a couple. We can call them up. We need them for sure. There's a lot of snow out there with 1 minute 33 seconds to go. Face off just to the left of Jake Regan. Great save, Jake. Another shot. Saved by Jake Bodine. Now, they cleared out to the outside. Xander Zoa with it. He's going to circle into the slot. Quick shot. Saved by Jake Regan again. The puck is loose. Osseo's got to get a handle of it. Jack Hansen with it. Jacob Odine, he's going to try to send it up and around. Not able to be kept in by Drew Pitts. Now here comes Luke Sawicki with some good speed. Drew Pitts was not able, he was not expecting that. Sawicki looks like he's going to pick it up. And now Minneapolis comes up with it. Here comes number 19, Jack Hansen, to Bodine. Bodine to Wick. Paloranta, he's still got some good speed out there. And it's bumped off one of the Osseo players up and out of play here, so we'll have a face-off just outside the blue line for Minneapolis. So.
Well, he dug down deep. You saw that speed come out for Luke Sawicki. You know, when he wants to go, he goes.
Absolutely. Same with Paloranta, everybody. Lindbergh, Bjork. They got a good collection of players here on this Osseo squad. Minneapolis is able to dump it in. Price back battling in the corner. Runyon there to help him out. Runyon's had a terrific game along with Price. Price sends it up and along to Alec Bjork. He's also had a very good game. Bodine's been a big presence out there. That big stick, he just pushes it around Jack Hansen. Off the glass, which is a nice play. And now it's picked up by Jack Hansen. This is trouble. Price to Regan. And there it is. 18 seconds to go. Joel Hansen to Jack Hansen in overtime. Wow, terrific play by Minneapolis there. They had a 2-on-1, and that was just a heartbreaker for Osseo. 18 seconds, and they would have tied Minneapolis. Fantastic game by both teams, and I would say my hat's off to Osseo.
Well, it was a good effort there, and the Orioles should be proud of themselves for that game. Obviously it didn't come out the way they wanted to in OT, but Jake Regan played a hell of a game.
They gave them everything they wanted to that game.
Yeah, they did. And that's what you want to see, these competitive games.
And I also want to just point something out. 31, Alex Lamont, the goalie from the other team, just came down, gave Jake Regan a big hug and a pat on the shoulder, said, hey, great game.
Yep.
Love the sportsmanship.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back on Thursday at home here against Elk River on behalf of John Halverson Productions. We thank you very much for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in out there in Osseo Oriole land. Have a great night.